War Eagle to all the Auburn fans out there. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. Talking Auburn football, go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. As always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. War Eagle. All right, so it's been a busy day here on Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Different stories have been coming about. College football playoff rankings have come out, and how about it? Auburn is a number 11 team in the college football playoff ranking. Now, we had a video last night where we kind of previewed on the college football playoff ranking, and we thought that Auburn should jump Alabama because of a couple of things. Number one, Auburn obviously having the toughest schedule in the country. Okay? Alabama just straight up not. All of their tough games came in the conference, lost to LSU, then subsequently lost to Auburn. So we felt like, okay, considering all the numerical factors involved, take out the Alabama bias, which is there, no matter how much the College Football Playoff Committee, doesn't want to admit this, it is there. This particular week, the College Football Playoff Committee's hands were tied. Even though Alabama was ranked number 5, a win for Alabama over Auburn obviously keeps them in the hunt for the college football playoff race, contending on what happens in the conference championships. But Alabama loses to a team that played very well against all ranked teams. They played, beating Oregon at the time, beating Texas A&M on the road, and now beating Alabama, all within striking distance of all the other teams. So the College Football Playoff Committee, I think, finally did some due diligence in this particular poll. Also, you look at Utah. Utah is a team that's really going to shake some stuff up. Well, actually, when you look at the whole conference championships, it's been a long time since all the conference championships, both teams come into the equation with having some implications on either making it to the college football playoff or having a berth where the New Year's Six berth is somewhat of a factor. I could be wrong, but that's just my take on it. Do your research. Leave your criticisms in the comments. So Auburn at number 11, it looks like still kind of a long shot to make a New Year's Six bowl, but it's not as long as it was. Even just one spot up above Alabama, who probably would have taken that other New Year's Six spot. Now Auburn looking at a possible at-large type situation to make it to a New Year's Six bowl. Also, Auburn is still doing its thing on the recruiting trail, and some of their highly recruited guys like Tank Bigsby just earned a 5th star. Now, a lot of folks are wondering, like, how the hell does he earn a 5th star? Well, he was already a 4-star coming into the season, but not only is he just balling, he was injured for 2 games, still got about 1,400 yards, and his team is in the playoffs, 14-1. Callaway High School in middle Georgia, right there off of 85, probably closer to Auburn than Athens. So Tank Bigsby definitely doing his thing as a recruit for Auburn. Auburn also, we're going to talk about this tomorrow in more detail. Auburn has also just landed a 5-star recruit. We will mention his name and all that other stuff in future videos, because right now the college football playoff is in hand, man. Got some big games this weekend. Utah against Oregon, Oklahoma versus Baylor, Ohio State versus Wisconsin, and the big one in the SEC, 2 teams that are in the top 4, LSU versus Georgia. Also to mention, the Auburn basketball team is back in effect. 12-5 against Furman. We get to see the Final Four appearance. Auburn Tigers get to play basketball again on the slide. I think these guys are actually better than they were last year, but we're going to do some more analysis on them as time progresses. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. Talking Auburn football. Go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.